Coach, nice to get the win to end the losing streak, right?
Yeah, for sure. I thought our guys competed extremely hard. I mean, we probably had more hits tonight than we have in a long time, and our attention, we didn't give up anything really. Like I think they had 4 scoring chances in the whole game. So, our offense, our power play can be a little better, and but to give that goalie credit, he made some huge saves, and it was a big W for us.
Yeah, it seemed like it was a little bit too close for comfort, but it also felt like you guys were in control of the game the entire time.
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt, Manny on the bench. But at any time, I don't know if we watched the Saginaw Peterborough game, and that was the same thing. And then with 2 minutes left, Peterborough ran a face-off play and ended up scoring with 2 minutes left to beat Sag, right? So, you're always thinking about those things and just the attention to detail. I thought our kids really battled hard.
You guys went 1 for 7 on the power play. Do you need to go back to just being simple, do you think? Do you think at times you're getting too cute? Or?
Yeah, their penalty kill is real good, and we did have some really good looks and some unfortunate things, but they started. Our guys started getting frustrated. I was thinking about changing things up, but we've been so good that you want to see them battle through it and stay positive and. For the most part, their goalie made some huge saves. We're taking some shots that we didn't really like, and maybe a little bit more like too much stick handling and letting them get set up into their structure.
I think a defenseman was in on every goal.
Yeah.
Woodall assisted the first goal,
Yeah.
Jumped into the rush. Eichler got the game winner.
Yeah.
Cristoforo had a goal and an assist. Yeah. Just talk about the offense from the defense. How big is that? How big of a part of it is that?
It's huge, and we missed Cristo last night extremely. He's so good. He's so calm. He makes plays under pressure. He breaks us out, and and then he also defends. So, we talk a lot about with our D about that they have to support the offense and make some good plays, and I'm real happy they did that tonight.
Carter Froggett with the win tonight. Yeah. Tell us your thoughts on his game tonight.
Yeah, he wasn't tested really, right? So like I said, we did a real good job defending. He gave up 4 scoring chances, and so he made the stops that he had to, and it was a big W for him.
Just talk about his development this season overall that you've seen.
Yeah, he works extremely hard. He's a great kid. He writes. He has a book, and he's in his mental state. He's doing a lot of really, really good things, and it's tough for those guys, right? Joey's been so good for us that that he's won the starting job right now, and we want Froggy to work for it.
Froggett gets the win in front of his family here in the building. Joseph Eichler scores the game winner there with his family in the building. How cool is that?
Yeah, it's the best, and that's what I can't tell you guys enough, and I know I have before, but how the character inside that room and how good of kids they really are. It's a dream come true to coach this team, and so happy for Joseph and Froggy to get that done.
You looking forward to going on the road?
Yeah, oh yeah. We like the road, and obviously our record's good, and it's a good time for bonding and just keep building on those relationships with the kids and getting closer with them.
Congrats, Coach.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dan Gemus, CEO of the Dan Gemus Real Estate Team. When you think real estate in Windsor and Essex County, think of the Dan Gemus Team. We're here to help every step of the way. Learn more at dangemus.com.
Carter, nice to get back into the win column. How did you guys think you played?
Thought we played really good. We used the body. We so-called bullied them all night, I felt like, and it worked out for us. Shots on net, and it was pretty good.
You seemed like you had the best seat in the house. What did you like about your team's game the most?
I thought we were very physical. We were passing real good, and we had a lot of goal attempts, but felt like we could have got a lot more, but the other goalie played really good as well.
How do you think you played?
Thought it was pretty good. The D made it easy for me. They made me see the net better, saw everything. So it's pretty easy when you're D.
Fourth game of the season for you. You probably knew ahead of time that you were going to play today. How do you prepare for that when you're not seeing a lot of action so far?
I just try to stay positive. The games for goalies, it's more mental than physical. We all know we can play it, but how we respond and mentally, and yeah.
How big was this win for your hockey club after losing 2 in a row?
It was good. The boys were really hyped. It's just good to get that win column back, and we're going to build on that.
I mean, for a guy who is backing up and you've lost back to back, what's you feeling a little extra pressure at all coming into today? For
A little bit. Didn't want to go 3 losses, but our team responded well, and it was just a fun game to play.
But I'm sure it felt nice to sort of be a pick-me-up too for the guys too after back.
Real good.
For you, I mean, talk about preparing yourself when you know you're going to have a stretch here and there where you're trying to stay mentally into it, mentally sharp into these games.
I just try doing my role, try talking with Joey, make sure he's ready to go, help the boys out whenever they need, and just stay positive.
Was this a must-win today?
Pardon?
Was this a must-win today after what happened the last couple?
I think so.
How so?
Just get our momentum going. We lost 2 there, and now we have that win, and we're just going to build on it.
Just talk a little bit about your game, your development from last season to this season so far.
Yeah, it's a lot quicker league. I had to adapt fast, and just it's a lot faster game, and I had to adapt to that real quick.
Big crowd on hand for this one. How'd you feel getting the win in front of the large crowd?
It was good. We love our fans. A lot of them showed up today, which is awesome, and now we get to go skate with them, show our appreciation.
Thanks, Carter.
You're never too old to play in the mud. The only thing that changes are the toys.
It's a huge win for you guys, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, yesterday obviously wasn't the result we wanted as a team. So we knew coming out against these guys, like, their record doesn't show how good they are, in our opinion. Like, they're always in games, they're beating teams. So that was a big one for us.
Is that one of the most physical games that you guys have played this year?
Yeah, probably so far. Like, we knew they were going to come out like that. They've kind of been playing like that this whole season. So a little more physical than, I guess, most teams, but those are good games to play in.
It seemed like it was tight. It was maybe a little bit too close for comfort, but you guys seem to be in control of the game. Did you guys feel that way?
Yeah, that's one of those games where the game's close, but you feel the game's not 1-1. Like, we're kind of at times we're just attacking them in waves. So I think just it's close, but when you feel in control like that, you don't lose your confidence.
You said something before we turned on the mic. That was your first empty net goal ever?
Yeah, first one.
Were you going for the empty net? You saw it, your eyes lit up, and
when I got out there, I was kind of thinking, if I get a chance, I'm gonna go for it. It's a play that our coaches want us to do, because, like, I mean, sometimes in practice, some of the guys, we work on it too, kind of for fun. So kind of just like that.
These last 3, I mean, has it felt like it's almost been a fight every night out, trying to sort of get momentum, trying to sort of build off something?
Yeah, I think, I mean, our starts, we haven't been starting well. And I think just there's times in games where, like today was a good example. We're all over a team and the game's still 1-1. So you try to keep your confidence, but, it's frustrating sometimes. So I think just trying to keep on going, like, with our momentum. And, I mean, we know we're a good team, so kind of just using that as swagger coming into games.
Is that one of those things where, you're going to get those sections during the season where, you struggle like that? Or is this something more that needs to be worked on?
I think, I mean, again, like I said, we know we're a good team. I mean, every year there's peaks and valleys, and I think just not that we're in a valley, because we're still a good team, but I just think maybe us coming out a little slow is something that we can work on, and I think that we'll come out better.
I think the power play was 1 for 7 when all was said. Something that could have been done there made it a little easier for you today, or?
Yeah, I think, I mean, prior to the game, we had a good game plan. We felt confident going in. And I think just us, I don't know, I feel like sometimes maybe we force things. We try to pass the puck into the net. And I think we just, a simple play is kind of best. Put a puck on net, a rebound, and let's score a goal.
You lead the league this season in plus minus. What's been the biggest change over last season for you?
I mean, I think a big one for me was just learning from last year. I've said this a lot. Last year felt like 3 seasons for me. The first part, second part, then the end. So kind of just learning from that. And I mean, obviously having my D partner, Tanais Mathern, me and him, we get along so well since day one at camp. We've kind of just had this chemistry that's like we've been playing together for a long time. So I think just that, and even, I mean, Greg Walters, great coach, great system. So I think just coaches having trusted me too to kind of still play my game, but you know, when there's time to play D, there's time to play D.
How nice is it to get the win in front of a packed house today?
Yeah, it feels great. I mean, it was super loud in there. We were pretty fired up for it, and obviously on Remembrance Day, seeing all the troops out there, it was a pretty special one for us.
You looking forward to going on the road?
Yeah, I actually am.
Why is that?
Just road trips are fun. They're fun to be around the guys in the hotels. You have fun with the guys, throw some pranks, some stuff like that. So it's always a good laugh.